magandang gabi, Pilipinas. Nandito naman po ang kapatiran para sa bayan from west to east. Mapapanood at mapapakinggan kami via website www.dwiz882am.com. I-download ang DWIZ application, DWIZ882 sa iOS at Android phone. Live rin po kami via DWIZ882 with Facebook page, hotline 8470-1750-54, text line 0999-376-6768. Take it away, Kuya Sherwin.
Mapapanood po, tayo rin po ay mapapanood sa Digital Free TV Aliw 23, Signal Channel 24, TV Plus Channel 27, at GMA For the Box Channel 25. Available rin po kami sa digital TV devices, TV receivers. Maaring iscan lamang po ang inyong digital TV receivers upang mapanood ang Aliw 23. Magandang gabi po. Ako po si Attorney Sherwin Enriquez.
At Kuya Jerry Sadsad, isa rin pong mananonggol. Wag nyo lang sabihing manananggal.
Yeah.
Kuya, tapos na yung installation.
Yan na, oo.
Ngayon, we're waiting for the annual communication.
Pumasok na tayo sa month ng
Yes.
ANCOM.
Actually, this Monday, this is the last flag ceremony ni Grandmaster
Oh,
Boy
okay.
Piching. Kaya lang, ang nag-represent pa rin sa kanya si Right Worshipful Ariel T. Kayanan. Hello po, Right Worshipful
So yung mga
Sir.
kuyang natin na hindi pa nagre-register para sa darating na ANCOM,
Yes po.
you are highly encouraged to register.
Yes. And it's not yet too late to register, especially yung mga sa overseas. We still have promo and we still have group registration.
Yun.
Ayun. So,
Okay.
Kuya,
So yung topic natin for tonight, ito medyo mainit ngayon dahil summer. Ito, mainit din na topic. Ito naman ay isang physical activity, running.
Yes.
So tonight we have with us the Alpha Phi Omega Runners Incorporated. So
Okay.
simulan natin sa aking left, si Brother Norly Capansana. Yeah. Ito, para medyo maririnig. Yun, sige, bati ka muna.
Hello, good evening po sa inyong lahat. I am Brother Norly M. Capansana, one of the members of Aporano.
Okay. Next, si Brother Darwin Pataksil.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brother Darwin Pataksil, current Vice President External Affairs.
Yun.
Okay.
Next, si Sis Susain Marie Ozen.
Hello everyone, my name is Suze from PSI chapter and an active member of the Alpha Phi Omega Runners.
Ito yung susunod, parehong Alex to. Una muna si Brother Alex Lim.
First of all po, marami pong salamat sa pagkakataon dito sa inyong station. At the same time, ayun nga po, magandang gabi po sa lahat ng inyong tagapakinig.
Okay.
Brother Alexander Lim po, member ng Alpha Phi Omega, Alpha Runners.
Okay. Susunod natin si Brother Alex Banyares.
Good evening. Ako pong pinakabata sa group. Batch 78 po ako sa Apo and age 63.
Iyon.
And still running.
Yes.
Okay.
Yun ang maganda dyan eh. Oh.
So,
Malakas.
simulan na natin. Sino po ba tong grupo ng Apo Runners?
Anybody
can answer.
Siguro yung roses among the thorns.
Yan.
Well, I
Rose.
was part of the organizing committee, but I became a member of Apo Runners sometime between the pandemic. And really, since we are binded by leadership, friendship, and service, the goal is to come together, put service, at the same time run para sa community natin.
Okay.
Pero in terms of history and how we came up with this group of runners within our organization, I think it's better po na sila Brad Darwin or Brad Alex pang mag-explain.
Yan.
Okay.
Pinasa na yung baton.
Oo. Since, ma'am, you made mention of Apo Runners, is a non-member who is uninitiated of Apo can still join.
Well, for our events po, yes, we
Ayun.
highly encourage our family members, friends, and everyone, especially for our upcoming event on April 14. But the organization itself is exclusive for APO members.
For APO members only.
Nevertheless, we encourage family members and friends again to join all of our activities.
Okay.
So basically parang yung APO kasi is service-oriented fraternity, and then they're engaged into running. Parang pinagsama nila yung dalawa, yung service and at the same time yung exercise. Parang makes sense.
Pero siguro doon tayo sa meat of the matter.
Yeah.
Ano bang benefit ng running?
Iyon.
Yun.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
yung physical activity in general, not only running, maski brisk walking or simple walking lang, malaking impact nito sa overall health ng tao. Kasi we are designed, our body is designed to move. Kung napapansin nyo, mga 70s, bihira tayo nakakalitan ng medyo obese or mismo obesity. That's because, yung mga time na yun, yung mga tao talagang sila physically active. Dahil siguro, circumstances na rin na walang gaanong masakyan, yung public transport na medyo hindi pa ganyan pa-advance. So, yung physical activity ay in a nutshell, pag tinignan mo siya yung kung sa physiography ng katawan natin, ito yung nagbibigay ng oxygen to our blood kung if we exercise. That's why at any age, kung maging physically active ka, magkakaroon talaga ng benefits sa overall health ng tao.
Ayun, oo. And syempre, part of the benefit is to enhance yung anong tawag nito? Yung system mo sa body
Yes.
mo. Oo. How about yung nasabi mo kanina, sir, of the running techniques? So, hindi not necessarily yung running.
Pwedeng brisk walking lang din.
Brisk walking. Kasi sa mga matatanda o yung mga medyo sorya, yung mga calorie rich na lang. Kailangan talagang, hindi naman pwedeng run agad eh.
Kasi
Di ba ba?
mabubugbog yung tuhod.
Baka mabubugbog. Oo, tama po.
Yung running, nasabi nga natin, hindi lang running, no? Any form of exercise, basta we move around, we make our body physically active. Pero mind you, merong nag-start running within the running community at age 65. Meron kaming kasama sa running community, she started running at age 65.
Okay.
Sa ngayon, 77 years old na siya, and she runs 100 kilometers na. In one go yun. Dati, start siya at 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers. So, it's not necessarily limiting na yung edad ng tao is a factor. Pero siyempre, wag naman biglain. Kailangan you have to listen to your body, consult doctor kung pwede ka ba sa physical activity na gusto mo.
Sige. Siguro, I don't know if it would be kind of technical kung yung tanong ko. Does it make any difference yung medyo mabilis na takbo in a short distance compared to medyo slow pace pero longer distance? Siguro in terms of yung weight loss program or saan ba mas mabilis maka-burn ng calories compared dun sa dalawang activity?
Going to answer that.
Opo.
Yes. Actually, dun sa question mo, sir, is mas mabilis makaburn ng calorie is when you're running slow kasi o yung tinatawag natin na aerobic pace or yung zone 2, yun yung mas nakaka-burn ng ating ng fat. Yun yung mas kumbaga the more na mas mabagal ka or nandun ka lang sa zone 2 dun sa heart rate mo,
Ayun.
kasi may kanya-kanya tayong heart rate eh.
Pina-flash po yung
Meron tayong,
ating founders and pioneers of Apo Runner while
Yes.
answering the
Of course,
question.
sir.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Depende sa age natin eh. So, meron tayong minemaintain na zone 2. So, kung minemaintain lang natin yung zone 2, the more na mas nakakapag-burn tayo ng fats, the more na mas mas nasasanay natin yung katawan natin dun sa tinatawag natin na aerobic pace. At the same time, not only yung, kasi meron tayong dapat sanayin na apat. Number one, yung ating mind. Kailangan masanay kang tumakbo dun eh. Yung heart mo, yung lungs mo, at the same time yung body. So, bago ka tumakbo directly ng mabilis or papunta ka na ron hanggang masanay na yung katawan, that's the time na na possible mga 90 days o 3 months ka muna dun sa pace na yon. Para pag tumakbo ka na ng mabilis, medyo nag-gain ka ng speed. Yes, tama nga na yung sinabi natin, hindi mabubugbog yung ankle natin, yung ating tuhod, yung ating hips. So ready na siya.
Siguro doon sa mga nakikinig sa atin na gustong or interested na pumasok sa running, ano ba yung mga basic na gears o kailangan nilang mga gamit at saka yung mga ano ba yung basic na preparation bago sumabak sa running?
And what do you carry
Oo.
para ma-replenish yung iyong na-burn? Oo.
That is very important when it comes to running. Talking about gears, no? Let's talk about muna yung would be the watch.
Okay, pwede na.
As a beginner, ito dapat yung pinag-iinvestan din natin. No? But before that, of course, there's the running shoes. There are lots of brand shoes out there. But you need to find first kung ano yung right gait analysis mo. Meron tinatawag na neutral, and then meron naman yung stability, which is yung mga flat-footed. Just like me.
din.
Stability ako. So, I will not mention na brand na kasi baka maano pa tayo, no? So, with this lang naman, ang pinaka-importante dyan is dapat komportable yung paa natin and make sure na nakakatakbo ka talaga ng mabuti. Next to that would be the smartwatch or yung ginagamit natin for fitness watch. That's the time that you're going to track your record and monitor it. And then of course, as you go along kasi sa running, you will notice na parang you want to break your personal record or what we call yung PB o personal best. So with that, kailangan mo talaga ng magandang, hindi naman siya yung sobrang mahal, but I would say na reliable and efficient na
Yeah.
watch. And then of course,
Yung mga, pwede ba yung mga relo ni Crop Watch sa mga ganyan?
pwede po. Basta kay Sir Jopi. Okay yan. In fact, magpo-promote na rin kami niyan para dun sa mga running watch.
Yan.
Anyway, to continue, na-mention nyo kanina yung like for example yung mga drinking bottles sa accessories. That's very, very important. Especially kung beginners pa. You really need to carry bottle water, no? Yung mga hydration bottle na yan, which madalas yung tinatawag nila ng mga fuel belt jet. And just to sustain then and to sway away from hydration. But pinaka isang importante din, of course, yung garments natin, which is dapat as much as possible dry fit siya.
Yo.
Do not use cotton. Kasi there are, hindi naman siguro, kasi makakita mo lang agad kapag bago pa lang yung tumatakbo. Madalas yan, naka-wear siya ng, alam mo na, yung naka-cotton siya. Pero as they go along, nakikita mo nagiging minimalist na yan.
Alam na nila.
Sinsando na lang, tapos
True.
yung short, very short na.
Naalala ko before, I was also into running before kasi yung mga Kamsur Marathon dati.
Oh.
Meron kami sinusundan, kala ko from afar, kala mo nakamaong siya. Pero yung pala, cycling shorts niya, ang design parang
Maong lang. Galing,
parang ang
galing.
hirap ng takbo niya.
Pero yung sa mga newbies sa running, ano ba yung mga usual na kilometrage o kilometers na kailangan niyang itapusin? Like 3, 5, ganun po ba? Oh.
Who like to answer that? Ikaw.
Ako kasi nung newbie ako, nag-start
Opo.
ako sa 3 kilometers.
Ayun.
Kasi yung takbong parang pambata.
Yeah.
Pero sa lahat naman nagsisimula sa maiksi. Pag natapos mo yung 3, kasunod 5, then 10. Tapos nung nag-10, nakita ko lang finisher shirt ang 10. So nag-game ako ng 21.
Wow.
Tapos nabitin pa rin, then 32. Hanggang nag-marathon, 42. Then 50, 88 na yung pinaka-ano.
Ang tindi.
Kasi ilang tao lang walang kasi.
I can relate kasi going back nung years na tumatakbo ko, meron kasing series nun 21 kilometers, 21 kilometers, tapos 32. Tapos yung 42 kilometers, para makumpleto may medals. Nung natapos ko yung 42, tumigil na ako.
Mas maganda kasing lahat pagdaanan mo kasi kung magja-jump ka agad sa 42, yung katawan mo magsasawa na agad. Saka yung injury niya.
Slow pace yung yung gradual yung change mo.
Gradual.
Hindi yung kagad-agad 88 ka kagad, Diyos ko.
Nabanggit niya about dun sa shoes. Kasi merong iba mga, di ba, yung parang meron din grupo ng mga barefoot runners. Ano naman yung, meron bang difference yung pagka barefoot, pagka yung, or naka-shoes yung tumatakbo?
Well, to answer that, there are really runners talaga na barefoot talaga. And they can sustain running na talagang hindi nakasapatos. And we really admire them. But then again, of course, it will be better to wear a shoes talaga para for safety reason na lang.
Okay.
Yes. Tsaka just to add up lang din, sir, no? Actually, dun sa mga beginners, no? For me, nagsimula rin ako, you must allow yourself to become a beginner kasi nobody, starts being excellent. So ako nga, nagsimula ako before, naglalakad lang talaga ako, sir. Siguro 2 months ako naglakad hanggang nakondisyon yung baga ko. Tsaka doon ako nagsimulang mag-jog. Doon ako nagsimulang mag-gain na mabilis ng konti, dahan-dahan, hanggang naging 5K. Yun nga, sabi nga ni Brad Norley, until such time na nakabuo ka ng mga distances na hindi mo ini-imagine before, na 1 minute ka lang, na hindi 1 minute lang, di ka makatakbo, pero ngayon nasusustain mo siya kahit papaano. And then again, just to add din dun sa mga naka-barefoot runner, sabi nga nila, we admire them, pero sabi nga natin, siguro sa mga kagaya namin, na sa sarili ko, running is a injury prone activity. Medyo nakakaano siya talaga, pero kung kaya nila, that's good na nagagawa nila yon. Pero yun nga, dun sa iba, kung gusto nang subukan, they have to muna check themselves muna dahil yung iba nga nakasapatos na injured na eh. How much more pa kung ikaw meron kang direct contact sa ground, yung land mo sa ground talagang mararamdaman mo yung impact eh. So, yun.
Hi nga pala kay Sir Pritchie, lady barefoot runner.
Wow, wow.
At saka sa barefoot kasi, meron siyang ibang training. Tapos meron naman kasi na normally 10K lang sa MOA, why not dagdagan natin ng challenge pag barefoot? Kasi yun yung ginagawa ng iba. Nagsawa na sa 10K na dagdagan ko ng challenge pag barefoot ako.
And when is the best time po, sirs, ma'am, na mag-run? Is it early in the morning or in the evening?
Late in the evening. Kasi iba,
When you commence it, parang ganun po.
For me personally, it really depends on your availability. If my schedule permits, I would rather run first thing in the morning because it clears my mind and it sets my mood for the entire day. I mean, 30 minutes or 45 minutes for a quick 5-kilometer run. Parang na-enumerate ko na lahat ng mga kailangan kong gawin for the day. Nevertheless, if kunwari maaga ka naman matapos for your work for the day, maganda pa rin talagang tumakbo. Sunset hanggang paggabi. Lalo na sa UP, Quezon
Yes,
City.
yes.
Yun. So yun, maganda siyang area to run. Yun. So there's no really specific time to run.
parang si
Yes,
ma'am,
yes,
parang sabi ni sis, 45 minutes, 5 kilometers, parang ako 1 oras yata.
That's actually, I think, among everyone here, I could consider myself the slowest runner. Just a brief lang po. I used to be 100 kilos, but then after some time, I did bikini. I become a bikini athlete and then transitioned to powerlifting.
Wow.
Yung running, kasi siya talaga, parang hindi kami close. Mas close kami ng gym. But I never stopped running. So I draw strength from them kapag kailangan ko ng training. Tsaka mas gusto ko yung trail running. But it's still a very good activity and it's for free. You can do it anywhere.
And if you're doing it na as a trend, as a way of life,
Yes.
halimbawa lang, sir o ma'am, na bagyo, can you do that also at home using the treadmill? Yeah, ganun.
Of course, no. Mas maganda nga sa treadmill kasi you develop the muscle memory na tinatawag. Kasi nga para siyang repetitive yung action ng muscles mo. So when you go out to run on the road, magagamit mo talaga siya na magandang training. And kahit na bumabagyo, may mga running events pa rin eh. Kami nga, nung water run, talagang
Yes, sir.
very literal na water run. Kasi bagyo noon, time na yun. At maganda rin yun, may cooling effect kasi sa katawan. Kaya maganda. Tapos paakyat pa, may tulong sa katawan natin dahil hindi ka gaano napapagod dahil humidity kasi nakaka-drain ng hydration saka yung ulan kahit papaano ma-absorb din ng katawan natin.
So may benefit din yung steady lang, yung normal, tsaka yung elevated.
Pag elevated, medyo extra challenge yun. May added
Mabigat yun,
resistance. So,
Yes. So,
okay.
okay. Ang ganda nung And any tip that you can give, especially to the newbies Ako po kasi hindi ako tumatakbo eh. Ibang takbo yung...
Ibang tinatakbo.
Mukhang hindi mo kailangan, sir. Ang nipis mo, attorney.
Hindi ako kasi nagra-rise, sir.
Oh.
Hindi ako nagra-rise po. Opo.
Ako siguro ang magiging tip ko para sa mga
Okay.
newbie,
Opo.
huwag kang mag-set ng masyadong maraming goals. Like one step at a time. So, when I was starting, I remember parang 100 kilos ako nun. Tapos, I couldn't even climb a flight of staircase, not even tie my shoelace. Kailangan kong sapuhin yung buong tiyan ko. Tapos parang nag-flashback yung buong buhay ko. Sabi ko, I can't live with this kind of lifestyle. If one day I become a grandmother, di ko mahabol yung apo ko. So, nag-start ako sa running. Dahan-dahan lang. So, parang nag-start ako ng 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3, hanggang sa nag-progress na siya. So, yun lang yun. Pag newbie ka, don't take as, parang wag ka kumuha ng masyadong maraming goals. Hydrate lang, tapos takbo lang ng takbo.
Okay. And not necessarily joining a fun run, di ba? You can do it.
It will eventually come. to
Yes,
that,
yes.
Ano po?
Yes,
that,
yes.
It will lead you to that event naman, eventually.
Yes. Conditioning. Parang ganun.
Siguro, total nabanggit mo na, Kuya Jerry, yung mga fun run. Pag-usapan natin yung mga running events. Pero bago natin pag-usapan yan, magta-time check po muna tayo. 7:24 ng gabi.